Hi, I'm Aly Dosdall for We Are Member Keepers, and I'm going to share with you all about the new Slimline Card Punch Board. Slimline cards are all the rage in the craft industry right now. They allow for a little extra room for larger sentiments and larger decorations, and they're just kind of a fun shape to work with. So this board is going to help you make those cards easily and quickly, along with matching envelopes without a lot of thought. First, let me show you a little bit about this tool. You've got score lines here for your envelopes and for your cards, and it tells you right here exactly which lines are for which part of the card. You've got your score tool attached as usual, and here's your cutting tool with your blade that has its own little storage compartment, and it lifts up just like the other arms. And then you've also got your measurements right here on the board. It tells you exactly how large to cut your paper and what size paper you need. So let me show you a couple of project ideas that you can make. So you can actually make two different size slimline cards with this tool. The standard slimline card, which is this, is about 3.5 by 8.5, and then this one is 6 by 3.5, and this is a smaller slimline card. You can also make envelopes, as you can see here, two different styles. We've got the horizontal and we've got the vertical, so you can make both of those. All right, so let me show you a couple of cool ideas. So if you're a scrapbooker, you can also use this tool. This is actually the template for making the envelope that's used as a nice, pretty shape as a background. And then you can also add pretty envelopes to your scrapbook pages to tuck in photos, extra ephemera, journaling, all kinds of fun things. And then look here, we made a cute little mini album with the small size envelopes. Perfect size to tuck in, again, bits of journaling, extra photos, all kinds of fun things. So those are just some other fun ways that you can use this tool as well. So now I'm going to show you how to make a larger or regular size slimline card and a small slimline card. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I did is I cut my slimline card size, and that size is 7 inches across by 8.5 inches down. So I've already done that. And this is the easiest part. All you have to do is lift up your arm and place this right in the corner there. And then all you need to do is score right down the card score line, which is that one right there. And then you can use this score tool also as your bone folder to get a nice solid crease there. And your card is ready to decorate. I'm just going to add a little panel in front here of cardstock, and that'll give me like a nice pretty canvas to decorate on my card. And look how much space you have there. Just so much space to do with. And so what I did is I added some of the larger ephemera pieces from the Paige Evans Wonders collection. And this kind of card is the perfect chance to use these larger scale, bigger pieces of ephemera and things that you really want to have fun with, and put them on a card. And then one tip is when you use large pieces of ephemera or large other embellishments, go small on your sentiments for a nice little contrast there. So now let's go ahead and make the envelope for this card. The envelope size, according to the board here, is 9 by 11.5, and I've already gone ahead and cut that. So we're going to place this in here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut. Just all you have to do is place that notch right there in the track and just cut. Just follow along that track and it'll cut that piece off. Then you're going to put this back. I always like to put this back there because there's a safety feature that covers the blade right there, so you don't have to worry about it. Then you're just going to score all the way down and across. Now we just flip this over and repeat those same steps. All right, then we'll just flip it over. And all you need to do is really cut the last corner. You don't need to score again because all your scored lines should be complete at this point. So we're just going to remove that, replace the blade, and your envelope is ready to fold. So I'm going to fold it in this way. This is going to be a horizontal envelope for my slimline card. And then I'm just going to fold these and crease. And can you see that kind of taking shape now? Isn't that a cute little envelope? All right, so for this card, what I'd like to do is I'd like to just add some tape right here on the sides and make sure you're using a really nice, strong, solid tape that'll stick well. And there's your envelope, and your card is just ready to slide in there. And then you can decorate it or address it or whatever you want to do. All right, so let's move on to the small slimline card. This is pretty much the same process, but I did want to show you one quick thing. So I already did the card size, and that is 7 inches by 6 inches. I scored it right along here using the same steps as I did before, and then I folded it. So that's ready to go. Now I went ahead and cut out the envelope. It's the exact same process. You're just going to start with a 9 by 9 inch piece of paper instead of the 9 by 11.5. So I've scored it. Now let me show you how to put this together to make the vertical envelopes. And I'm going to show you a quick tip for easy access once you've made your envelope. So let's go ahead and crease these score lines. And what I'd like to do in this case is I do the sides first. I put one there and then one here just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then I'm just going to kind of go around the edge on here. Pop that up. Now, for easy access into this vertical card, I'm just going to take this 1-inch punch. This is from our layered circle punches set, and this is the 1-inch punch. I'm going to flip it over so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to just kind of slide that in and slide it down till it's about halfway into that punch, and then I'm going to punch, and then you have a thumb notch right there, so when you put your card in, it's really easy to grab it and pull it out, right? And again, this slimline size, this 3.5 by 6 inch size is perfect for these 6-inch tags that you get in the cut apart sheets in a lot of the American Crafts collections. So it's a great way to use those as well. Thanks so much for joining me. I have had such a great time playing with this Slimline Card Punch Board. It's made it really easy. I don't have to think, it's all spelled out for me. And I really love making these Slimline cards. They're super cool. So thanks for joining me. I'm Aly Dosdall for We Are Memory Keepers.